You want to be hardcore? You want to get extreme? Well, then come on over to SCW Hijacked. We're taking over the signal. We're taking over the channel. We're going to get a little more raw. We're going to get a little more hardcore. We're going to get a little more edgier. Is that grammatically correct? And we're going to get down and dirty here. No, maybe not too much. I mean, we don't want to get kicked off of Twitch or anything. But still, one of the things about the previous episode, and just in general, it seems like I get filled in to various degrees about, you know, who is who and what is what when it comes to the overall rosters on the shows. Certain amounts of information gets, you know, passed down to me because they want to keep it a secret even from me, just to add an extra layer of secrecy to everything. So that way I don't give too much away here. Despite everything, this is a pretty tightly run operation for the most part. Yes, there is some previous information that I'm privy to, but there's a lot of it that I'm seeing along for the first time with everybody else here. And I think we're about ready for our very first match. Here we go. Ooh, we already have some hardcore rock music playing in the background. After all, this is SCW Hijacked, so what more fitting music could you play, really, to match our rebellious demeanor here? And apparently, what more fitting of a wrestler could we debut SCW Hijacked with to match that rebellious demeanor than Bad Attitude? I had a feeling that's who this was.
Making her way to the ring from wherever she was.
Oh, of course that's her hometown. If you couldn't tell by the look, you can definitely tell by the look she seems to give to the audience here. A look of disgust, a look of disdain, a look of like she just doesn't give a damn what anybody thinks or says. To her, it doesn't matter what you think. It doesn't matter what you say. You think you can tell her what to do? You think you can tell her what to wear? You can't. She's going to do things her way. And what better fitting place for her to debut, come to think of it, than a place like SCW Hijacked? If she wants to follow her own rules, if she even has any rules, and wants to break any of the rules that we might have here, then she's come to the right place. And what kind of opponent do we have lined up for somebody of the likes of Bad Attitude? Once again, more hardcore rock music, very fitting for Secret Character Wrestling Hijacked. And I think I have an idea who this might be, judging from how laden with steel she is. Along with those letters etched in said steel, I believe it is none other than, yes indeed, Victoria Steel. The woman of steel in more ways than one. And judging from just her presence alone, I think Bad Attitude's in for quite a fight. Along with possibly quite a reality check after seeing a woman like Victoria Steel come down the ramp. As well as what kind of condition Bad Attitude may be left in after Victoria Steel gets her hands on her. I think it's pretty safe to say that Bad Attitude may have to change her attitude real quick. And whatever kind of aloofness that Bad Attitude seems to show, Victoria Steel shows just as much, if not more, focus and intent in what seems to be a very aggressive way. But you know what they say, looks can be deceiving, and actions speak louder than words. So we'll see if these two can not only walk the walk and talk the talk, but how loudly their actions truly speak right here, right now. Getting those armbands ready. And look, I mean, she's not even phased. She's not even doing any prep stuff. She's just like intently staring at her opponent. And right away, already not messing around with that over-the-shoulder gut-wrench powerbomb. The opening salvo to this match is an over-the-shoulder gut-wrench powerbomb. And already just dropping those bombs. Boom. Spine buster right into the center of the ring. Man, already Victoria Steel is absolutely dominant here in the opening goings of this match. I mean, maybe Bad Attitude just is taking things a little too lightly. She's trying to mount some offense, but that elbow to the back of the head put that fire out pretty quickly. Twisting the arm almost right out of the socket, and then kicking her in the leg. She starts attacking any limb that she sees. Ooh, what a stiff body shot. Another stiff body shot. Man, Bad Attitude is already like looking worse for wear here. I mean, granted, Victoria still, Victoria still ain't nothing to fuck with, it seems, but it just, at the same time, like, I think Bad Attitude needs to really needs to pick up the pace here. And remember, this is Extreme Rules, so no disqualification, even in self-defense. Oh, Jesus. And she's even proving to be deadly. I mean, she's even deadlier with a weapon. You thought she was bad before. I mean, she's proven who'll be bad now. She's proven who's really the baddest woman in this match right now. She's threatening some fans, it looks like, on the outside. Another gut wrench over the shoulder powerbomb. I mean, Bad Attitude needs to, I think, keep her attitude in check, or at least refocus her attitude back onto Victoria Steele here. She's getting a little too caught up with the crowd here. She's taunting the crowd. I think she's starting to feel the pressure, starting to feel the. She's starting to let the crowd get to her a little bit. I mean, I think coming into this match, judging from how casually she was strolling down the ring, the confidence she was exuding, I mean, oh my God! And she exudes even more confidence now with that sledgehammer in hand. But man, the attacks from Victoria Steele are just basically like sledgehammers in this case. Oh my God. Oh, did you hear the clunk off the head and into the exposed gut as well? Good Lord. Oh, fuck me. Hold on. Guess what I forgot to do, folks? I forgot to switch this stream back to 1280 by 720. We're going to restart the stream real quick. I'll be right back. All right. Yes, I do believe we are back. Should we restart the match? I feel like we should restart the match. You know, nah, screw it. We'll keep on going. We'll keep on going. We are back. And even despite everything that Victoria Steele has done, Bad Attitude's like, you still can't mess with me. Bad Attitude taking things up to the top. Oh my God, in a big way. A big Victoria Steele. Whoa, Tim Burr. Cross body reversal off the top from that potential super fallaway slam. And already has her up on the shoulder, swinging around. Oh my God, what a Samoan drop. And it's 1, 2, almost 3 strikes and you're out. Only about 2 and maybe 3/4. Somewhere between 2.5 and 2 3/4. Victoria Steele getting punched in the gut. I mean, then again, she might just have abs of steel in this case. What is Bad Attitude going for here? It looks like we're going to walk along the razor's edge with this crucifix powerbomb. Almost sent her through the canvas. 1, 2, but only 2. That was more like 2.5, I'd say, at that point. I'm loving those kick pads, by the way, as well. Very stylish, I gotta say. Very aggressive, but also very stylish. And, oh, almost going right for a chair shot to the head. I wouldn't be surprised if she has a penchant for that. But then again, Victoria Steele with those punches right to Bad Attitude's head. Like before with the sledgehammer. I mean, that's basically, I would say, like a chair shot to the head without using a chair. God bless. That was dangerous as hell. That choke throw and just hitting her head on all 3 of those turnbuckle pads on the way down, and now getting put a little exclamation point on it with a little arm breaker of her own, kind of payback for what Victoria Steele was doing earlier in the night. Are we going in? Oh, we got another submission locked in. It looks like a rear chin lock. Another chin lock, Bad Attitude. These groans are the weirdest. But regardless, Victoria Steele fights out of it. Almost started mounting in that offense again. Oh, I might have spoken too soon. I thought Bad Attitude finally was turning things around. Wait. Rolls through. Flips over. And an arm drag. What do we have going on here? Oh, it looks like she's going for that spinning Samoan drop again. Oh, man. With an A for effort. Dropping her right on the A. Almost 3. I thought that was going to be it. And the crowd. Oh, wait. We have a judo throw into an arm bar. But Bad Attitude so close to the ropes. But it was too much. The pain was too much. With how much Victoria Steele had been working on that arm throughout the match. It was just a little too much for Bad Attitude to bear. And Bad Attitude really living up to her name right now, but showing the bad attitude. Oh, my God. Not showing a really good attitude about winning. Yeah, as that text box said, sore loser. I think maybe if Bad Attitude wasn't so laissez-faire, a fancy term of the day, starting out this match against Victoria Steele, it didn't take so long to really start taking things seriously, then I think she might have had a little more of a chance here. I gotta say, I mean, no disrespect to Victoria Steele. She put on a hell of an effort, hell of a show. But I have a feeling if Bad Attitude, if there was a rematch down the line, now that I think that Victoria Steele has lit a fire under Bad Attitude, I think we're going to get an even badder and even better match the next time around. Even though according to this rating, it's 4 stars. So it's still pretty good regardless. All right, folks. We are moving on to our next match. I hear coming up next, we're going to have quite a kind of an oddball pairing, shall we say. All right, folks, here we go. Who do we have coming out first? Oh, whoa, this is a big, scary-looking dude here. Going by the name of Mauler, and already seems to be quite fired up for this match. Especially judging from that hair there. Good Lord, he has the most blinding torso I've ever seen. It's like the holy torso. But already, judging from that hair, from that face paint, from that just his overall physical stature there, his height. I mean, he already looks like a tall man, but then he has to like get even taller with that haircut there. Mahler looks like he's ready to tear somebody up, and who's he going to tear up? What in the world? And also, okay, apparently judging from the announcer here, he seems to be part of a team. What? But still, like, is it just me, or does something seem off about this guy? Well, in more ways than one. But yeah, look, I mean, that is indeed a creepy looking mask, but like, something tells me he's not exactly like, there's something unnatural about this dude. I don't know whether to be scared or whether to laugh. I don't know. But into the ring right now is Twisted Grin. He goes by the name of Twisted Grin, and obviously you can see why. That is one twisted grin, I gotta say. I mean, he still seems to be raring and ready to go, but maybe this is what they meant. I mean, not just in terms of Whoa! I mean, Twisted Grin trying to go for some kind of maybe dragon suplex or something, but there was no way. And The Rock means no way that he was getting that. He was pulling off that move. Quick kick to the head, though. After being tossed around. Off the ropes. Oh, my! Showing off some acrobatics, some quick thinking with that springboard DDT. Tornado style there. Going already up to the top rope. Big swanton. What in the world? I'm surprised, actually. Judging from the size difference, and not just the height, but the mass, that Twisted Grin has gotten the upper hand for the most part in this match. Oh, and a sharp kick right to the gut. Yeah, there's a lot of area to work with. No disrespect to Mahler here. He's a big man. He's a bigger man. Oh. Wait a minute. What the hell? Now we're hearing some more music. Spooky red lighting. What the heck is that all about? Oh, it looked like he was going for a big boot right in the corner, but no. Oh, and somehow Mahler just slid right off. I mean, then again, maybe it was because, I mean, Twisted Grin's very smooth, like unnaturally smooth, unnaturally toned muscles, quote unquote, there. I mean, I don't know. Maybe that really is his natural physique, and it's just very oddly shaped and sculpted. I don't know, but I don't know. Just something seems fishy about this guy. Something seems weird about this guy. I mean, hopefully, chances are he'll take that as a compliment, but still. Well, and just the fact that he's, like, been mostly dominant in this match. I mean, I think it's actually even thrown off Mahler here to a certain degree. Even though, I mean, he already is bouncing back in more ways than one with that hot shot off the ropes, that stun gun or gun stun or whatever you call it. That's very professional commentary, I know. But still. And now Mahler. Is Mahler going up to the... Yeah, he's going up to the top. Oh, man, and it did not pay off with a big splash, but a big crash. I rhymed. And it looks like, whoa, springboarding right off of Mahler into a dropkick. And then into a moonsault. I'm surprised, and I have to admit, like... Oh, but Mahler quickly dousing that flame with that running STO. I'm surprised that Mahler... Oh, Jesus. Oh, but he's in the ropes. Rope break. But I still think he did the damage regardless. Speaking of which, the body damageometer, I forgot to mention that on the last show. The body damageometer, as you can see here, is in full effect here. And despite Twisted Grin having most of the advantage in this match, Mahler has taken less damage in comparison. I'm not too surprised by that, but it seems like, you know, sometimes it's not about the quantity of moves, it's about the strength of the moves. Jesus Christ. A massive alley-oop. That did a tremendous amount of damage. And now, he was going, surprisingly enough, he was going to try to probably tear his leg out of his leg with that submission. And it looks like a power scoop slam into a pin. This could be it for Twisted Grin. 1, 2. No! Wow. Twisted Grin still hanging in there. I'm amazed. I mean, then again, maybe those muscles have really cushioned the blow, shall we say. Oh, he's gonna try to pop open, burst some of those muscles right here, right now, by just straight out, flat out, just sitting on him like he's a damn whoopee cushion. Gonna let all that air out. Whoa! Massive moonsault from Mahler. 1, 2. All the alliteration in the world might have helped him secure that victory here. Managed to make him the magnificent winner. W's and M's upside down. Anyway, not too surprising, I'd say. But yet more surprising than I thought it would be. Mahler in the battle between himself and Twisted Grid, comes out the victor here. But I got to admit, Twisted Grid, he was actually surprisingly dominant in this match. I'm being told that coming up next, this is going to be quite a fight. I mean, that's very general, guys. I mean, you kind of need to give me a little more than that to really work with, so I can really hype up the audience here. I know we're trying to keep things secretive, but good lord, man. Oh wow, this apparently, I mean, these guys are really rearing and ready to go because this is loading up pretty quickly. Who do we have coming up next? Oh, wow, that actually really took me by surprise there. Whoever this is not wanting to waste any time, is not playing around, and seems to be ready, willing, and anxious for a fight. Apparently, he has no hesitation in not only making his presence known, but letting you know just who you're up against, what kind of challenger you're dealing with. Not only from how quickly the nameplate graphic showed up, not only from all the dragons that adorn his gear, but from an intimidating use of the fist, which also fittingly enough has a dragon on it, because he is none other than Dragon Punch. Oh, watch out. I think in one way, shape, or form, we are all going to experience the force of the dragon behind every strike, behind every move that he does. Before this match even begins, Dragon Punch looks like he's prepared himself for any kind of fight, battle, war, tussle, scrap, brawl, melee, anything you can think of, he's prepared for it. And maybe even prepared himself for victory. And here we have, okay, wait, hold on. Guys, is this, okay, I looked at that nameplate there. Is something wrong here? Is something going on here? Like, is this, was that just a glitch with the nameplate, or what, like, what's going on here? Is that how? Is this the guy that's supposed to be out here right now? Is this actually supposed to be his opponent? Oh shit! Think it's joking. I'm sorry. Well, okay. We have, and he has critical on his tights. I know that. Okay. So I guess this match is underway. All right, here we go. Dragon Punch versus. I mean. I'm not sure what else to call. I mean, it's even showing up here in his other nameplate here. I wonder if this is a glitch or something, folks. I wish we could give you his proper name here, but I don't know. We'll just call him what it says here on the thing. We'll call him Unknown C for now. And already dropping a big elbow right down on the chest of Dragon Punch. We at least know who his name is, who he is. Who's this guy? He's dropping another elbow right across the throat. Oh, misses the knee that time, quickly rolling right out of the way. Dragon Punch is fit and ready for combat, and just as I say that, he misses wildly on that drop kick. Come on, man. Oh, big. Oh, a lot of heft on that punch. Send him into the corner and throwing him right back out of it. Toss him like he's a big sack of trash. Oh, and a dragon screw. Very fitting for a Dragon Punch. And now just, oh, deadlift right up off the ground. Unbelievable strength. Almost, I mean, just, it seems like almost no mere mortal could lift somebody up like that. But quickly enough, Unknown C is turning it around. Oh, speaking of which, good lord, what a deadly combo. That knee into the poison Rana. And now it looks like, oh, he's going to try to snap his arm out of his body. Man, that is just absolutely violent. Oh, misses wildly with that kick. Looks like we have a series of clotheslines going on. And a reversal into the leg sweep. definitely seems to be the bane of Dragon Punch's existence. Those sweeps, big punches. But quickly enough, Dragon Punch is adapting to his environment. Very skilled in the art of combat indeed, judging from that combo. He's dialing it in, and it led him to great success. Flawlessly executed, I might say. Right for out of the corner, into the middle of the ring with that bulldog. I thought I was going to bust him open. Be tough to tell. I mean, I don't know if it'll be if that's just the red paint rubbing off, or that's blood. Up onto the shoulders, but unknown C. I'm not sure why it's C. I mean, does C stand for? I'm like, what's going on here? I'm sorry, folks. I mean, I'm going to try my best to not let that interfere with the match and me calling it. Holy shit! Oh my God. This man is absolutely dangerous. But yet he's still, I mean, he's keeping it professional. He still seems to be a wrestler. He's putting on a very competitive match. I mean, he's getting quite aggressive, don't get me wrong. But he's hanging in there. Oh, sharp elbow right to the jaw. And they're just clubbing away at each other. We need some, I mean, I guess technically we do have life bars up on the screen there. The only thing is that we're only going for one round, though. Oh, man, knees right into the steel stairs. Unknown C. Taking a breather, letting, kind of taking it easy at this point. And it looks like he's trying to see if Dragon Punch has enough energy and effort to get back on his own after the beating he just gave him. Can he make it up on his own accord? It seems to be the case. He's fighting back. Oh, missing, swinging with that roundhouse kick, and another one of these bulldogs. Not sure why he keeps going for those bulldogs, but they are. I guess at least, sometimes, you got to stick with what works. It may, Dragon Punch might get upset that he's doing the same move over and over, but sometimes you got to go with what works. It's what's most effective, I guess. Oh my God! Dragon Punch just tapped out. But wait, he tapped out, but what's going on? What? Oh, man. And a double elbow right to the throat to cap it all off. The referee just called it because I think we have our winner here. The referee has just called the match at that point because I think after that sharpshooter, you make me want to shoot. I think after that sharpshooter and after that double elbow to the throat, I think he knocked out Dragon Punch, and the referee called it. Your winner via knockout, for lack of an official name here, the man who may or may not have really actually supposed to have been in this match, but he was, and he definitely put on a hell of a fight here. Unknown C. All right, folks, it was a good match, but that was rather strange, I got to admit. I have to ask though, are we counting that one for the record books? I would say so, but I don't know. You never know. That may or may not be stricken from the record books. We'll see. All right, coming up next, being told this is going to be a bit of a change of pace from the last match. It's going to get hot and heavy, shall we say? Going to get hot and heavy. Oh, and not only that, but they're telling me that there's going to be somebody that's rather familiar to me. Somebody that I might recognize in some way, shape, or form, or that I knew in some other life or some other realm here, but he stepped into the wrestling ring, which is rather fascinating to me. I'm not sure what they mean by that. My mind is abuzz about what it could be. Who it could be. Already? Oh, man, there's already some funky, groovy music. Who is this? Wait a minute. I recognize those colors. And I see you gotta be kidding me. Oh, that's my dude right there. No wonder. Okay, especially, I mean, you gotta see the lips on the shirt and those heart sunglasses. the pink and the red there. That's my boy right there. You might have been introduced to him in the past as the Gamer of Love, but now he's stepping into the wrestling ring, making his way into the wrestling ring here in Secret Character Wrestling on the SCW Hijacked. It's the Wrestler of Love. Hell yeah. That's my boy right there. We are feeling the love right here, right now. And we're going to be feeling it even more once this match starts. I wonder who his opponent's going to be. They were telling me, like they were saying, like they were telling me in the back, like this match is about to get hot and heavy. I mean, already you can see that just judging by the fact that the Wrestler of Love is out here. Stemming from the Gamer of Love, now he's stepping into the wrestling ring. So I guess I would assume it's some kind of opponent that, fits that description or fits that theme somehow. Ooh, interesting gear there. After all, he is the Wrestler of Love. Now, who? Oh, I think I know who this is. I've been, I was telling you earlier in the night or earlier in the afternoon that, like, I get filled into various degrees as to like, who is who and what is what. Let me just tell you, this guy, I've actually been filled in a lot about this guy. He is none other than, he is, he refers to himself as not just, you saw the nameplate there, but he wants me to give him a real proper introduction. I mean, he wanted to make sure I really knew a lot about him before he stepped into that ring. He refers to himself as the sample model, And he's not just any old handsome hero. He's not a handsome hero. He's yours, he's mine, he's our handsome hero. And he was telling me a lot of people, throughout the last year or so have been noticing him, but also just passing him by, just passing over on him, they give him a fleeting glance and then move on. I mean, he was right before our faces this entire time for so long, and he was just waiting for his chance to finally shine here. How can we pass up such handsomeness with the likes of Handsome Hero? Oh, wow, quick as a flash right there with that flying head scissors, sending Handsome Hero right into the center of the ring. So we got some love and we got some handsomeness going on. Battling it out in the ring. This is probably one of the most beautiful matches we're probably ever going to have in SCW here. I don't know who I want to win here. And I gotta say, especially judging from that entrance with Handsome Hero, I mean, not only is he handsome, I think he's gotten a lot of people rather hot and bothered here. He's really getting the crowd excited in more ways than one, I gotta say. So maybe this isn't just about, love and handsomeness. This is maybe even about love and lust here. Maybe that's the reason why they were telling me things were going to get hot and heavy here. Off the ropes, turning it right around with pinpoint precision with that elbow. But the Wrestler of Love, he feels the love, and it lifts him higher and higher as he gets right back up and delivers that spine buster. Chop to the chest. To a very handsome chest, I must say. And into a jawbreaker. The jawbreaker of love. Every move of his is going to be of love at this point. The neckbreaker of love. And he's soaking it in, feeling the love from the crowd right now. You're gonna absorb it all and show it as he wrestles here in Secret Character Wrestling. Oh man! Don't break those. Those are $500 sunglasses, asshole. Oh man, what a handsome elbow drop, I must say. It's one, it's two, but only two. And his hair is perfect. Oh, he's letting that frustration get the better of him. Those short, sharp shots right to the temple, and now pulling away on the arm. On the right arm, especially. He needs that arm. Oh. I've heard I just because I've heard he's right hand dominant. That's the reason why I say that. 1, 2, only 2. Oh, into a jumping STO. And going for the pin again. Into 1, into 2. Wow, that was quick. The love beat out the handsomeness here. The love beat out the lust, it seems. Rather quickly as well. And Handsome Hero is looks like he's taking his victory in stride as he's just simply rolling out of the ring. Oh wait, no, he's actually. I saw that. He seems rather. He's shaking his head. He's with his head hung down low and walking away ashamed there as the Wrestler of Love stands victorious. Seems to me, Handsome Hero. I don't want to project too much here, but judging from his reaction as he was taking his time leaving the ring, he seemed rather dismayed. And judging from this freeze frame, he definitely seems dismayed at what happened. I don't know if it's with himself, with Wrestler of Love. I don't know what's going on. Regardless, the winner of your match, the Wrestler of Love. Love wins indeed. I'm being told that this upcoming match is going to be an interesting mix of styles. Who do we have coming out first? We have some hardcore rock music playing in the background. Could be anybody. Is this who I think it is? It is. It's Mr. Football Man. Shout out to my boy Potion Fred. If it weren't for him, then this guy probably wouldn't exist. But here he is, Mr. Football Man, running his way to the ring. Will he score that touchdown? Will he score the game-winning touchdown here tonight in this very ring against his opponents? And yes, indeed, he is number 1. He was number 1. But if this is our first competitor in this match, I wonder who his opponent's going to be, where this interesting mix of styles is going to be coming in from. Ooh, wow. Okay, apparently it's coming in from Asgard. Which I wouldn't find hard to believe at this rate, considering that we're looking at what seems to be a unicorn man. I guess akin to Trogdor. Anyway. Coming down to the ring right now, flying down to the ring even, is Wonderful Lightning on elegant wings with a sturdy horn and a very vibrant rainbow glow, fittingly enough. And the more I look upon Wonderful Lightning, the more it becomes clear how that mix of styles is going to be coming into play. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody like Wonderful Lightning is going to be willing to take to the skies at a moment's notice. But will Mr. Football Man be able to keep him grounded? But let's see. I mean, appearances can be deceiving. And right away, an X Factor. You know, the lightning strikes already. With that surprise X Factor on Mr. Football Man. But I think that helmet really very well protected him. Good Lord, how much he really launched him off of that German suplex. That was wonderful. Oh, a double underhook with a... Oh, welcome to... Asgard, I guess. And off the top, what a beautiful moonsault. That was like a rainbow arc there with that moonsault. But Mr. Football Man with those kicks, working on the legs. But to no real effect at this point. Still pretty early. Wow, already Wonderful Lightning showing incredible agility and resourcefulness. Just anything he can leap off of, he will. And use it to great effect, it seems. And smartly keeping Mr. Football Man down. But you can't keep a good Mr. Football Man down. I mean that's the primary weakness of any football person. You got to be up on your feet. You got to be running around. You got to make your way to the end zone and such. You got to be able to make those passes. You can't do it from the ground. But it looks like Wonderful Lightning is about ready to be sent down onto the canvas with a just straight up club to the back, right onto the wings. And the Wonderful Lightning fighting back with that punch to the gut. Mr. Football Man with an elbow to the side of the face into an STO. I was about to say, if the horn breaks it gets the rope break, then I would be amazed. Does it count if the horn is touching the rope? I don't know. Oh, smartly evading that very quickly. And it looks like a big suplex, but Mr. Football Man reversing it into a German suplex. And following it up very nicely with a chin lock. It may not be super advanced, but it's quite effective. Oh, just a very quick punch. And now with a submission of his own over the ropes. A little payback from earlier. Off the ropes again. Oh, but misses with that drop kick. Mr. Football Man catching him quickly. But Wonderful Lightning, quick to catch him. Bouncing off the ropes into a wonderful flying head scissor. Mr. Football Man still fighting back regardless. With his perseverance and with his strength. Just like earlier with the Unknown Sea and Dragon Punch. Really taking the wind out of Wonderful Lightning's wings. With that power bomb over the top rope. It's good. Oh, elbow right to... Lots of elbows, especially to just various parts of the body. Those unprotected elbows. Very smartly using those elbows in that case. He's padded up everywhere else except those elbows. So I don't blame him. Rather smart strategy. And it looks like a sidewalk slam right up against the apron. We are at a count of 5. Just in case you're only listening to this and not actually watching this. I think we're at a count of 7. Oh, but Wonderful Lightning's not done. They're still battling. Oh, okay, now we're at a count of 7. Mr. Football Man smartly throwing Wonderful Lightning back into the ring. I have to admit, I must agree with the assessment that I was given on my headset here about this interesting mix of styles here. Wonderful Lightning dragging Mr. Football Man out of the ropes. 1, 2. About 2.5 there. Wonderful Lightning staring right into the referee's face like, are you kidding me? For real? That was a 2? Yes, that was a 2. Whoa! Taking him for a ride on that cutter. Good Lord. Oh, I thought that was it. Using the power of his unicorn wings to really take flight and slam it down with great force off of that cutter. But it still wasn't enough to keep the Mr. Football Man down. He's been sent down onto the ground before. Oh, and now it's Wonderful Lightning's turn with that Oklahoma slam. Ooh, what a stiff uppercut. Nearly broke the mouth guard, I guess you call that, of the helmet. Ooh, shoulder breaker this time around. And it looks like, he's got the hand wrapped around the throat. He lifted him up, choke slam. Well, a little extra grip with those football gloves. Right in the corner, 1, 2, 3. And, man. And as you can see, just from how wary Mr. Football Man is. Oh, man. How weary Mr. Football Man was, how fatigued he was after that match. I mean, Wonderful Lightning gave him quite a challenge, I gotta say. he still really had to put that time and effort in against Wonderful Lightning. He was not a pushover. And why is everybody joining the Nation of Domination? I don't understand. Anyway. We are about ready to head into our main event. And this is going to be a big one. This is going to be I'm told this is going to be a TLC match featuring some more of our female competitors here. I'm also told we're in for quite some surprises here in this match. The fans that have been around for a little while when it comes to the overall channel here will definitely enjoy this one. In our main event of SCW Hijacked. Who do we have coming out first? Ooh, okay. Violent Violet, looking already intimidating as hell, but also quite beautiful, I must say. Hopefully she didn't hear me too loudly, because I have a feeling she could very well just like tear my face off and eat it. And she seems like quite a boss, I gotta say, already, just from this appearance, from this demeanor, from that mask, and from those gloves. I mean, did you see those gloves? They have like claws on them. She's already she's both. I'm intrigued, but also scared. Wait a minute. I know this music, and this lighting looks familiar. Could this be who I think it is? It's gotta be. It is. It's the Wild Thing herself. Olivia is making her SCW debut. With the well-timed power slide, yes. For those of you that have joined the channel before and were here in the past with WWE 2K22, we created Olivia, the Wild Thing, on a separate stream for her to one day make her appearance, make her debut in Secret Character Wrestling. And it's finally here, folks. She's here on SCW Hijacked in the main event in a TLC match. I mean that's right up her alley. That's like, she's in her environment, and she's feeling it. I don't blame her. I'm all hyped now. We're ready and raring to go here. But it looks like she has quite an uphill battle here. Not only with it being a TLC match, but judging from the intimidating presence of Violent Violet. Back and forth we go with these dragon screws. Olivia already going to the outside, grabbing a ladder. What the heck was that noise? Did somebody bring a vuvuzela up there? Is that a foghorn? What the hell was that? And now Violent Violet matching up with her, grabbing another ladder. And just swiftly, like without, like, Jesus Christ. Swiftly pushing that ladder down and powerbombing Olivia right onto the edge of the ladder, but Olivia barely phased, or at least she tried to persevere, but she's knocked right back down with the ladder right to the face. Violent Violet, I thought, decided to once again reconsider. I think she just tried to lure Olivia into a trap. Oh, and now the stiff punches right to the gut. Over and over and over again. She's taking him like a champ, but still. Violent Violet showing just how unbelievably violent she can get with that series of punches. She's not holding back at all here. And we're already in quite a dangerous position. Things could get violent, and things could get pretty wild. And let's see who wins out, however. And it looks like things got violent there as Olivia got shoved right off the ladder. Just pie-faced. And now Violent Violet! Whoa! Massive agility. I mean, think about that. Not only just incredible agility and coming down with great force, but I mean, she did that off the top of a ladder in those high heel boots. That's impressive for anybody. And she's going back up again. And this time, okay, this time she's grabbing that ladder. She's grabbing that briefcase on top of the ladder, excuse me. And there's the ladder briefcaseometer once again, our patent pending technology. And now, oh my God, now it's Violent Violet's turn to be brought down the hard way with a powerbomb onto the ladder by Olivia this time. Getting some payback of her own. Oh, and following up just the same way with a ladder shot right to the face. And now, climb the ladder, kid. Make yourself famous. Oh, look at the agility. Elbow right to the glutes. And Olivia falling like a tree right off the ladder. It's not very often you see a tree falling off a ladder. It's an interesting visual, actually. And now Violent Violet trying to get the precise. She's doing it pretty quickly too. She knows Olivia's in tow. Oh my God! And once again, quickly shoving Violent Violet off the edge of the ladder. Right in the middle of the spine and right in the back of the head. And again, ladder first into the face. I don't know how much that mask is going to absorb the impact. Olivia quickly, very smartly as well, though. It looked like Violent Violet was trying to bump her off the apron, but she was quick to dodge it. Also blocking that chop. And it looks like we're getting some kind of flying head scissor. Oh, yes, we are. Into the ropes. Oh, man, nice agility just jumping right to the outside like that. Is she going to grab another ladder? No, she's grabbing a chair. She's grabbing the C of the TLC match. We've seen the T. We've seen the C. Oh, man, drop kicks. Double heels right onto the ladder. Or onto the ladder, excuse me, the chair. That's one way to take a seat. And now she's grabbing a chair of her own. Oh, my God, did you see that bounce? Jesus Christ. But it barely even phased Olivia. Good Lord, man. That's why she's the wild thing. It's wild that she can take those kinds of chair shots. I mean, I think she ricocheted off the ladder. And is still able to get up and keep fighting. And not only that, but, I mean, look at how fast she's moving. I mean, like, holy fuck. And that inverse Phoenix splash as well. Not even off the ladder. Just doing it just rather casually off the top rope. That's just how wild she is. I mean, to her, I think that's normal in this case. No way. Just as I say that, she's on top of the ladder again. Whoa! Beautiful arm drag, jumping off the top of the ladder with that beautiful arm drag. And still just fighting with all her heart. Making sure the Violent Violet stays down, and simple but effective. Going back to the basics with that suplex. Off the top rope. Whoa! Looked like maybe a 450 or a 630. Crashed and burned by landing on that right on that chair, but once again, not even phased, it seems like. Another suplex. Oh, sweet enziguri, I gotta say. But she's not done. And she wants to make sure Violent Violet has no chance of making it out alive here. No chance of her knocking down the ladder again. I mean, you saw how quickly she knocked down the ladder before. There was that end of days-like maneuver. I don't know what she's going to name it yet. Olivia, what are you doing? Whoa, big splash of her own. And she's not done. She's bouncing around like a damn pinball game, folks. Another splash. Oh, she bit off just a little bit more than she could chew. It was just one time too many, like PJ Harvey. Like Batman Forever. Oh, and now it's even despite everything all the punishment that Olivia was giving Violent Violet, she was still quick to get back up that ladder, but so was Olivia, fortunately enough. I mean, I have no bias here, but, like, this has been an excellent match. Jesus, a twist of fate right off the ladder. And yes, it would be rather poetic. It would be rather awesome to have Olivia, after everything, after being created early in a previous stream, and everybody getting to know her back then. It'd be great for her to finally win her first match in her debut in episode 2, but episode 1 of SCW Hijacked, and indeed she did. Your winner, after an intense, furious battle that was going a million miles an hour, with plenty of hard hits in the meanwhile. peeking out just from the bottom corner of the briefcase. You can see it for yourself. Olivia, the Wild Thing. She has indeed survived the onslaught. Not only of the TLC, I mean, it was TLC and VV with Violent Violet in this case. She was just she was a human weapon in and of herself. And she overcame all of those odds. Man, what a wonderful poetic way to end things here. I mean, just thinking back to SCW Hidden Arena the other day, where we had Al McDonald, who was also created with the help of the chat, making his SCW debut the other day, taking on Shoot Cowboy in a Falls Count Anywhere match and winning that match in the semi-main. And now we have Olivia, the Wild Thing herself, who was also created with help from the chat, winning in the main event. Holy free holy. And there we have it, folks. We have episode 2 of a Secret Character Wrestling Universe mode, but episode 1 of SCW Hijacked in the books.